Listen, I'm here to tell you, stop listening to what AMS is telling you. AMS is telling you dark secrets. AMS is telling you dark game, and you're going to end up in a dark place, and you're never going to see the light. You're going to continue going down a dark tunnel. Listen, watching red pill content is like walking down a dark tunnel, and there's no light. You're just walking into a trap. You're walking into a booby trap. Literally, you're walking to see the breast, and you're walking into a booby trap. At the end of the day, listen, if you're a single man, you don't have women around, that's the best position to be in life. Now you have all the time in the world to run up the numbers. And when I'm talking about numbers, I'm not talking about views like DDG. He just put on a freaking see-through shirt at Drake party. I'm telling you, these dudes want to be down so bad. But anyways, listen, don't listen to AMS. He's telling you, he wants to give you game, bro. Bro, there's only so much you can learn, bro. There's only so much lies you can learn. There's only so much BS AMS could keep telling you. At the end of the day, listen, what are you angry for? You don't have kids. What are you angry for? Listen. They don't like when I tell you these stuff. They don't like when I tell you this. What are you guys angry for? What do you need? What do you need from another person? Why do you need someone else's validation when the Bible said you are literally the head and not the tail? Listen, AMS is talking about stuff that you don't want. See, what happens is you're going to focus on stuff that you don't want, and that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract everything you don't want. Listen, I'm here to tell you to focus on what you do want. Listen, what are you scared for? What is holding you back? Listen, why are you afraid to let people walk past you who don't believe in you? Listen, they're teaching you how to get a woman that overlooks you. And then he's coming out with videos talking about she has to be more into the relationship than you. Why does he have to play these games? Why do you have to play these games? I repeat, why do you have to play these games? He wants you to play this game so bad just to lose. You guys are giving yourself heart attacks. You're giving yourself heartaches. You're giving yourself pain. At the end of the day, the real reason why guys hate women is because they hate themselves. I repeat, the real reason why these guys hate women is because they hate their self. They hate their life. They don't have real estate, so they hate women. At the end of the day, listen, if she's not your wife, she has nothing to do with you. I'm here to tell you, all that content, that BS that you watching on social media and you don't like it, that has nothing to do with you. They're not talking about you. They don't know you and you don't know her. At the end of the day, they trying to give you game. It's a point of time where you got to grow up in life and stop playing games. You got to get serious in life. Listen, it's $64 million mansions out here. It's $200 million mansions out here. When are you guys going to get serious? They don't want you to have that. They want you to have a relationship. Newsflash, you guys cannot pay your rent with a relationship. You can't get the SRT off the lot because you're dating. You can't get the Hellcat because you're dating. Listen, at the end of the day, this is going to bring you pain. Listen, dating equals self-hate. I repeat, dating equals self-hate. You hate yourself. You feel like you can't get anything out there. Listen, if you haven't traveled the world, why are you dating? So you just traveled around your city and you picked the best one in your city that you could pick? Listen, at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you that's nonsense. At the end of the day, listen, you didn't even hit Switzerland yet. You didn't even hit Bulgaria yet. You didn't even hit Germany yet. This is a big world. But when you're focused on a dating game, you're focused on a practice squad. You're focused on making the practice squad. Aw, you're on a practice squad. You guys cannot be serious if you're outdated. Listen, dating is outdated in 2025. I repeat, dating is outdated in 2025. all the guys who are dating in 2025, trust and believe. You think he's winning because he's getting that cat. Newsflash, when he get that cat, he's losing his energy. AMS is talking about transactional relationships will never work out. Newsflash, when you're releasing your seed with that woman that you're not married to, that's a transaction also, because it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you your energy. It's going to cost you wasted time. Listen, everybody is in it for self. I repeat, everybody's in it for self. Listen, they don't have respect in America. They don't value respect. They value ha ha ha, ha ha ha. That's what they want to do. They value followers. They don't value leadership. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm telling guys, stop being fanatics. They got a problem with that. Listen, I'm the general on the front lines. You the general on the front lines. You the general too. And you also the general. At the end of the day, there's no just one general over here. No, we're all generals. At the end of the day, we all share the same mindset. Listen, you got to be around like-minded people in the business world. I speak how I said in the business world. Now, in the regular world, listen, you need to be 10 toes down. Listen, they want you to release your seed. They want you to go out and release your seed to a woman you don't even know like that. Guys are in AMS comments saying you don't really know a woman till stuff hit the fan. No, you don't know a woman as long as you're lusting. As long as you know her bubble, you don't know her. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Focus on yourself. Focus on running up the numbers. Run up this content, bruh. Why are you guys not dropping content and you don't have kids? Do you not understand you don't have kids in 2025? You're free. You are not in bondage. AMS, Red Pill, they're teaching you guys how to be in bondage. Dating coaches, they're teaching you how to get in bondage just like them. Behind closed doors, they're crying. Behind closed doors, they're bitter, they're mad. Listen, you have to avoid all unhappy people at once. You must avoid all unhappy people. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody who's in a relationship right now, they're all unhappy. They're not getting what they really want. That's why they got to keep dating. At the end of the day, when is this gonna stop? When are you just gonna focus on self? When are you just gonna back the Ferraris up? When are you just gonna back the Corvette C8s up? When are you just gonna back the Dodge Demons up? When are you just gonna back the Hellcats up? Why do you care about other people? Besides giving them advice and value through social media, aka YouTube, being a content creator, why do you care? Listen, the Red Pill wants you so obsessed over women who treat other guys bad. They're not treating you bad. You're single. I repeat, they're not treating you bad. You're single. At the end of the day, they want you to be locked up in this bondage type relationship, bondage dating. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, free from bondage. You don't have to be a slave to your third leg. Peep the wordplay. You don't have to be a slave to your third leg. Listen, they want you to be a slave to your third leg. When you're a slave to your third leg, you're dating. You're casually getting sex. Why would you want to casually be weak? You have to look at SEX as weak. As a man, you have to look at SEX as weak. The guy who's consistently getting laid, he's consistently weak on a consistent basis. At the end of the day, no SEX 2025. We not playing. No SEX the whole 2025. We locked in. People got to learn how to lock in life. People don't understand how to lock in. This is why they're walking around bitter and mad at the world. Why are you mad about women talking trash online? You don't even know them. That's not your wife. Why are you not locked in? Why are you watching their content? Listen, at the end of the day, when you're not locked in, you're watching other people. At the end of the day, if you're locked in, you wouldn't even know what's going on. Listen, the Bible says ignorance is bliss. So when you're locked in, the whole world could be crying, depressed, everything. You don't know anything about that. You're locked in. You can't afford to be depressed. You don't have time. Depression costs time. You have to be depressed. You gotta be sad for longer than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. You gotta be sad for 6 months. Who wants to be sad for 6 months? Man, lock in. At the end of the day, they want you to focus on a woman's curves. Ooh, look at the bubble. Ooh, she rejected you. She probably gonna reject you. Listen, it does not matter. Focus on locking in. Listen, we got big plans. At the end of the day, stop thinking in these 50 states and start thinking internationally. Listen, God built the whole entire planet. The whole entire planet for you to roam around the whole entire jungle. You guys are limited. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.